Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
It's Amaje back at another video. So this video is by Jamari and it's about the Jake Paul getting knocked out finally. Man, I've been waiting on this for a long ass time because I didn't even feel like this nigga was just being overly annoying. I just feel like he's just being overly confident, honestly. Like, nigga, you weren't even boxing real people. You weren't even trying to box real people. Only real boxer that he boxed was Tommy Fury. Others were just old, retired substitutes, and always like retired UFC people that didn't even get boxing. If they met him in the UFC ring, they would have whooped his ass. But like boxing rules are different. And then you fought a 60-year-old Mike Tyson, my nigga. 60 years old. But hey, let's get into the video because this shit's about to be good.
Over the last 6 years, we have sat back and waited patiently as Jake Paul knocked out retired plumbers, senior citizens, and former professional athletes who had nothing to do with boxing. In the one fight he had with an Instagram boxer, the guy got dog-walked.
For the winner by split decision, Tommy
But since then, he has been steadily climbing back up the ladder, and to be honest, most of the time he is still primetime entertainment. Now going into this fight with Anthony Joshua, who was supposed to be Tank Davis, was like going from Weenie Hut Central to the Salty Splatoon. And that's no offense to Tank, but damn, this guy Joshua is just massive. It's obviously just a whole nother level of power, and many thought this shit was going to turn into an anime.
Official prediction, what are you actually feeling? You told me yesterday 6-7. I wasn't sure if you were actually being serious.
Yeah, fifth, sixth round knockout. I'm putting him to sleep.
So that was a fucking lie.
Now even from the start, this should have been
Let me give you a start. This nigga put the 6'7" meme in that. What are you, fucking 6? Like, I'm glad this nigga got knocked out.
like a bad omen for Jake Paul that he was going to lose, hanging out backstage with 6ix9ine.
That's a W. Guaranteed W. Guaranteed.
Apparently at this point 6ix9ine is on probation and potentially house arrest.
Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, but I told
And they're showing off the ankle monitor. And yes, it was just a terrible idea to do the ring walk with 6ix9ine. It's like the 2 or I guess 3 most obnoxious people.
Oh yeah, and this corny ass nigga 6ix9ine was posting Young Thug because that nigga was smiling or something. I don't know. This nigga's a troll, so he'll do anything to just try to troll all the people. But like listening to 6ix9ine in the big fucking 25? Come on, bruh. I mean, I understand like he's been having like a career resurgence, but only in streamer culture.
We've ever seen with Logan Paul there in the background trying to get his 15 seconds of fame. I mean, seriously guys, Tekashi 6ix9ine's music in the big 2025. This also should have been another bad omen for Jake, as he would receive the patented Drake curse, as he would put 200,000 of stakes money down for that $1.6 million payout that was never gonna come. Now throughout the fight guys, Jake actually did get some licks in. That was probably the best one. And even though he caught the guy more flush, it's like it really didn't do anything, and the counterpunch probably hurt Jake much more there. Here was probably the best jab that Jake had all night. But really guys, it's like you're playing Pokemon and you're going up against a much higher level. Like you keep trying your hardest, you keep doing these attacks, and it's just not very effective. And in the first couple of rounds, people were not happy as Jake spent more time on his knees than Monica Lewinsky. Other than that, he was really just kind of running around the ring for his life, ducking and dodging and pretty much taking a dive anytime that he was in danger. And it got to a point where the referee had to say this.
Rough tactics gotta stop, okay? The fans didn't pay to see this crap, okay? You gonna fight, but fight within the rules, okay?
So that really says,
Yo, nigga, you got it crazy. Even when the damn refs talking shit, you gotta, nigga, You gotta make sure you fucking actually trying to box, nigga. That nigga was scared of that nigga Joshua. I don't blame him. That nigga would have fucking wiped the floor with me if I was in there. I do give this nigga his flowers for at least going in there with a real boxer this time.
At all, fans did not pay to see this shit. We paid to see Jake get flatlined. And boy, did Christmas ever come early, guys. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh.
And obviously that was the final blow. I do have a couple of angles here for your viewing pleasure. Ooh. He said, woo! I mean, honestly, I don't even know how the guy stayed up. I thought he was gonna do like the Daffy Duck. I mean, the sheer fact that Jake did not get put to sleep by that straight tells you that his chin is actually pretty crazy. Ooh.
Mm.
God damn.
And that motherfucker wasn't even holding his jaw. I give that nigga that. He a tough motherfucker. Cause that nigga jaw is broke in like two places. That nigga wasn't even holding his jaw that much.
Now, I don't think the guy had ever been punched like that before in his life. I mean, that's just some crazy power. How about one last one for the kids back home? I mean, this still shot, guys, really says it all. I mean, this motherfucker's face is being totally rearranged. Now, after the fight, Jake would tweet out, double broken jaw, give me Canelo in 10 days, showing off this x-ray, and yeah, he got his shit fucked up. Like I said, it was
damn.
amazing that he did not get put to sleep, so if anything, that's like still the thing that people are going to want to see in the future. And I will say, I do think he did well enough in this fight that he will still be a pretty big draw, but he can't go back to like fighting bums after this, so I don't know, maybe the only like person that would be somewhat on his level would be like a Tommy Fury rematch. That's kind of what I want to see, especially now that Jake has more fights under his belt. Now, like I said, Jake spent a lot of time in this fight on his knees. I thought when he got hit below the belt, it was total bullshit. And I don't know why they weren't deducting points from him the entire match. I mean, he had this guy Jake in all types of compromising positions. I mean, I won't even go into detail about what's going on here. And yes, this was pretty much Jake the entire fight, holding on.
Nah, yeah, I seen like half of that fight. I was like, what is this motherfucker doing, bro? Like, it was basically bullshit like the damn Mike Tyson fight, bro. Like, nigga, why are you holding on to that nigga's leg, bro? Box, nigga.
For dear life. And here was where you knew the fight was really over as he starts stumbling around. I don't know if his legs were cramping or what, but it's kind of like watching a, you know, lion hunt down an injured gazelle right here. Like I said, just hanging on for dear life to daddy's legs.
Jeez.
And this was the exact moment right here that he knew he fucked up. And I do feel like in typical Jake Paul fashion, obviously he wants to sell the fight, but I do think both before and during he was more concerned with trolling Anthony Joshua than realistically trying to beat him. I guess this is his way of trying to get into Joshua's head, but honestly the guy seemed completely composed throughout the entire preliminary things, and he was really on a mission. Like, this guy was not going to be stopped. Honestly, I think that he could have beat him much earlier in the fight, but I think he obviously wanted to give the fans a show. And
He tried to give people a show, and he wanted to just keep playing around with fucking Jake Paul, bro. And plus, I think that fucking last shot was some revenge for Mike Tyson, bro. He was trying to get revenge from Mike. You have to have seen that. That nigga wouldn't have thrown that hard of a fucking punch, my nigga. It was some power behind that fucking punch.
yeah, throughout Jake was just trying to taunt him, but it doesn't really work when you are getting your ass kicked and also running around the ring grabbing daddy's leg. He just kept trying to do this shit with his tongue the entire time. To which eventually Joshua was like, put that bloody tongue back in your fucking mouth. And also next time maybe get a tongue scrubber. And of course,
Ew.
once again, that boy Logan had to rush in there to get his face on the camera.
Yo, this nigga Jabari hates these niggas, man. Like, I mean, I hate them too, but I'll be giving them they flowers time to time. But this nigga Jabari hates these niggas. I mean, I can get along with it too, though.
Do I look good in the shot? They did ask him before the fight who he thought was going to win.
You got a prediction for the fight, Logan?
It'll be a knockout for sure. Obviously, I'm saying a Jake Paul knockout, and I don't see this fight going more than 3 rounds, bro.
And obviously I don't blame him for the prediction, he's not going to go against his own brother. But I think this picture tells the harsh reality of what he was really thinking. I mean, I'm sure he was scared to death for the guy. But still, during the fight, he had to be annoying as possible, sitting ringside.
I think this nigga's delusional or got hit in the head too much while wrestling, because what that nigga I don't know what the fuck type of show he was watching in the fucking ring, because that nigga was getting fucked up.
Telling him he lost every single round when obviously Jake was getting dog walked. He was in there running a fucking marathon. And I'm telling you guys, Logan's dedication to trying to steal the spotlight and make things about him, I mean, to me, it's almost like admirable at this point.
What the fuck is he doing?
Like, bro, can you just let your brother be the main character for once? Now, Ryan Garcia would chime in saying, I think that Tank would have done him worse. And that's probably just this guy's ego talking. I mean, lately he's been more of a streamer than a boxer. And I think he's really just saying this because obviously he lost to Javante. Now, I did
Ain't this nigga banned from boxing for like a year, I think? That's what I heard.
have to get some side hate action in on this video. As they were saying, Jack Doherty was up in the nosebleeds. I also found Anderson Silva's knockout of Tyron Woodley hilarious.
Jones, Anderson Silva.
I still wouldn't put that past
Baiting him
either.
with the leg.
I bet they could find a way to make
man.
that
That's
happen.
an Anthony Joshua-esque right uppercut there, David Hay. It was
I mean, this guy's got him put to sleep more times than a fucking baby at this point. I honestly think our guy should just stick to acting in Cobra Kai. Other than that, much like the
Yo, at the time, I didn't even know that motherfucker was in Cobra Kai until I had to adjust my glasses and look again, because like this motherfucker, that whole scene that I seen in Cobra Kai, it just passed by fast. And what the fuck is Tyrone Woodley even doing now? Are you that desperate for some bread now? Did the well dry, or are you just looking for some like something to patch your bank account up with? Because you're not doing too good in there. Like, go. I would have. No. I was about to say I would have rather did it like a UFC match, but that's more damaging to your brain.
audience here, I did not see this fight, but I did feel bad for this guy because they did not allow him to get a single word in after he won his debut.
Congratulations, Miami, your winner, Kino Marley. We ran out of time, sorry. Don't worry about a thing.
I also thought this IG clout chaser at the end of the match was hilarious. I mean, god damn, she was fighting for her life trying to get in that shot, trying to get the perfect story. The face has more plastic than the fucking Atlantic Ocean. This guy was in there drunk as fuck trying to give his girl backstrokes on national TV. And yes, this is what Jake is going to be seeing in his nightmares for quite some time. I mean, I do still have to hand it to Jake in a lot of ways for even stepping into the ring. I think the guy was like 30 or 40 pounds heavier than him. Obviously, he's been a world-class boxer in the past. The guy was an Olympic gold medal winner. But yes, I think the only thing left now is to see Jake, like, actually get knocked out cold. Like, the fact that he still remained conscious, I think will keep people interested in his future fights. But yes, the audience did finally get what we all came to see. I want to see Jake fight Tommy Fury next. Y'all let me know down below.
Oh my gosh, bro. I was so fucking excited to see that nigga get knocked out finally, bro. And down the road, Jamari is right about that. He'll still be selling tickets because people are gonna be in more of a hurry to see this nigga get knocked the fuck out again. Well, out cold. He remained kinda, awake during that shit. Like I said, I give him that for still staying in the ring, boxing. Actually, everybody keeps giving him a lot of flack for that, but yeah, he did his shit in there, but he still got knocked the fuck out. But hey, tune in to the next video. We on the road to 250.